Hey, it's Rob. Um, I had promised Aaron that I would do a little video, just kind of a book report on School is Cool, which is a weekly presentation by Jason Abrams. He is one of the head, I think he's director of outreach for KW, and he has a weekly call that is recorded. So I went back and looked at the most recent one, and it was an hour-long episode about, well, he just started up as soon as he turned it on. He just started talking, and the guy is he's a bug-eyed maniac who's made this crazy fun presentation that took about, it took an hour, but it felt like 5 minutes. It was one of the high energy, just funny little quips and stories and stuff that just went super fast. He talked about the seasons of the pipeline, which he calls it fall cleanup, which is when you work on your database and make sure that you have all the numbers, all the addresses, and all the emails in there. So, as people, whatever number of people that you have, whether it's 100 or whether it's 50 or, whatever number that you have, get everybody up to date. Then winter of renewal, which officially starts, it started December 1st. That is when your assignment is to contact and just be in touch with everybody that you know that's in your, instead of database, he calls it data bank, which I like because anytime I'd rather put something in a bank than in a base. Anyway. And then if you successfully contact and stay in touch with all the people in your data bank, then it leads to the third season, which is spring and summer explosion. And that means, all the people you've managed to stay top of mind. So you're hitting them, and you're when they're ready to make a move, then they naturally think of you and call you. The next thing he hit on human nature and how you're either in a upward trend or a downward trend, that nobody stays static. So he went through a process that he had learned about and studied about, how to basically get your body, get your the people around you, and get yourself into a upward spiral instead of a downward spiral. And he talked about ways to juice up every day. In the second part of the presentation, he went in from conversations about those things to an actual model for business. And he was saying that the talking heads are figuring that we should have $3 to $4 million in 3 or 4 million transactions this coming year versus 6 million last year, and that the lack of opportunities is not a personal lack of opportunity, because we make our own. We make the choices whether we're going to have 10 transactions or whatever 250, depending on what we do, how we touch our database, how we make those contacts and stay top of mind with people. He reminds us that, well, he went through several different ways to do that. And he said there's two types of people: those who are ready immediately to start doing something, or people who will eventually, because everybody moves, nobody stays in the same house forever. And it's our job to be the person that they talk to or they think about whenever it's time. He also said this is the relationship business. We've chosen a relationship business, and if there's 3 ways to stay in touch with those people. And he said we have to decide what we're going to spend, whether it's our personal time, whether it's hiring an ISA, or whether it's using a company, another company to stay in contact with them, in whether it's the 36 touches or even more. So that's kind of a summary of the 1 week. It's on KW Connect. Jason Abrams' School is Cool. And I really, really enjoyed it. Thanks.